Thank you for viewing this video on poverty alleviation policies, programs, and practices for people with disabilities. Many people with disabilities experience poverty. Poverty can worsen disabilities due to unsafe conditions, malnutrition, exposure to disease, and a lack of support. A common strategy for poverty alleviation is social protection and income or cash transfers. However, there are no current reviews exploring the impacts of poverty alleviation policies, practices, and interventions for people with disabilities. Our objective was to determine the practices, policies, and interventions used globally to address poverty among people with disabilities. To conduct this scoping review, we searched 6 databases for empirical studies involving a sample of children or youth with a disability and published in a peer-reviewed journal. There were 37 studies that met our inclusion criteria. Studies were conducted across 20 countries over a 16-year period. Our review highlighted the following 3 themes. 1. Poverty alleviation policy. 5 studies described various poverty alleviation policies. Though some policies have been created to address poverty, the long-term feasibility of the policies is often not considered. Policies created to address poverty alleviation require more coherence and clearer communication. There is a lack of representation, inclusion, and accessibility for people with disabilities in policy creation and implementation. It is essential to involve people with disabilities in the development of policies and programs. 2. Programs and practices to address poverty. 12 studies focused on various types of poverty alleviation programs and practices. Studies describe the benefits of poverty alleviation programs, including improvements in multidimensional poverty, educational opportunities and outcomes, increased income, food security, and quality of life. Studies also describe barriers to accessing poverty alleviation programs, including inaccessibility and communication barriers. 3. Cash transfers. 22 studies focus on cash or income transfers as a means for poverty alleviation. Most studies found cash transfers reduce poverty and inequality while enhancing access to assistive devices, food security, healthcare, and other daily needs, leading to better well-being, independence, and empowerment. However, there were some challenges to receiving cash transfers, such as a lack of information, barriers in eligibility criteria, long wait times and delays, and disability-related stigma. In terms of recommendations, our review highlighted the need for better communication and awareness of poverty alleviation initiatives so that more people with disabilities can be financially supported. There is also a need to work with people with disabilities to create effective strategies to target poverty alleviation. Sufficient cash transfers should be more available and accessible for people with disabilities. Lastly, greater financial services and financial management training should be available to help people with disabilities exit poverty. Thanks again for viewing this video. Feel free to scan the QR code to read the article. For any questions, please contact trail@hollandreview.ca. Thank you.